sooner I can open a way for the others to get in, the sooner we can retrieve the artifact and leave the island.
To more book of Unwritten Tales. So here we are with just Ivo on the other side of the temple. We gotta figure out how to get the rest of us through.
It seems that quite a bit of technique is needed to get this magic trick with the crystals to work. I'll have to make use of that technique now to make this door open for me.
Let's check out our surroundings. Here's a rowing boat with a skeleton. That's never good for the guy in the boat.
Huh. Perhaps there are hidden passageways to the sea and this boat was washed up here in a storm. Or the poor fellow came here as a treasure hunter and now remains to give the place a bit of atmosphere. I'm not sure who or what broke the paddle, because it looks solid.
Solid!
The iron bar's wedged firmly into the stones, and it doesn't exactly look light either.
We'll take it.
Yeah, heavy iron bars are not the weapon of choice for a lady.
Oh, come on. Now, if you're playing as Nate, you can actually pick up that iron bar. But since we have Ivo, we cannot.
The treasure chamber with the artifact is behind the mouth of this stone entomb monstrosity. These indentations in the stone look exactly the same as the mountings for the crystals in the other room. There's a bowl on the base filled with... looks like compost.
Nasty!
I presume that those were once offerings or something. But everything edible has long rotted. But wait, something's glinting there.
Ooh, could it be a diamond?
Oh, a tin of sardines in oil has withstood the test of time. And what's that? A stone disc.
Not quite a diamond, but oh well.
A few small pebbles, washed smooth and round by the current.
Never know when small pebbles will come in handy.
A light shaft, or perhaps the opening serves as ventilation. It leads behind the door. Child's play.
Now Wilbur can actually use his magic wand to get past there. And, of course, Nate just breaks down the door. Depending on which character you choose.
A stone disc. I do ask myself, what are all these machines, cogs, knobs and levers doing in a I mean, normal temples never have this sort of stuff in them. Just the sunken ones.
It's a sunken temple kind of thing, man.
Gnome Tech Temple Control System 1000 TM. Huh, that explains quite a lot. 2 stone discs with a shaft in the middle. The lower disc is larger than the one above it. It looks as if there are discs missing. There are symbols etched into... Fits perfectly. Okay, the discs are now exactly the same height as the shaft in the middle. What's going on here then? I don't know what to do with these symbols. They're the same sort that can be found everywhere around here. Perhaps some kind of hieroglyphs. machine actually still works.
Fantastic.
I think that's it. The age-old problem, only viewed from the other side. How about that?
Uh-oh, the door's
There we
open.
go. Everything running like clockwork. Come in, you two. Can't hear anything. Where have those two got to? Do they need a special invitation? Okay, boys, what should we do? Oh, great. Is waiting here a few minutes too much to ask?
Hey, are you listening? You guard them and don't eat them, understood? We will have some fun with them, but not here, not now.
What's the matter with Ivo?
Shh. She'll think of something. I hope.
Not much longer, and it'll be yours, Mankus. No one will be able to stop you, not even Mother. And you too, pointy ears, you hear? I know you're hiding here somewhere!
You shit-eating goblin.
No need to shout, I can hear you. You won't get the artifact without a fight.
Okay, it's kind of like a puzzle. Ah, I understand. We have to bring a sacrifice before you'll open. And now, open! I command you, open up! Please?
Stupid goblin.
I'll destroy you! You
I'll
and
destroy
your
you.
whole family!
A rounded cylinder with stone ends and a small hole. Surprisingly heavy.
Let's prepare a trap for
The
Munkus.
sardines stay in the tin. The oil will ensure the floor has the right sort of adhesion.
Yes. The good kind of adhesion, where you slip and fall and bust your goblin ass.
We could be in business. My trademark Spankomatic 1000. It works. That should prove painful.
Spank.
I'll destroy you! You and your whole family! What the?
delivery. You won't be getting out of there anytime soon. Fat green booger.
What did Munkus leave just now?
Dildo.
A mirror. I'll take that.
Or a mirror. Thought it was a goblin dildo, my bad.
I need the crystals to open the other door over there, but one of the boys is going to have to help me with this.
Take my fishing rod back too.
That's my homemade fishing rod. It mainly consists of a stick and an unbreakable line that's several meters long.
Yes, I know all about being several meters long. Give me my fishing rod. I'll swing like Jane.
That's what I was afraid of.
Ivo!
Me, lug lug.
Hey, look over here! Time to go. That's made him mad. Not entirely sure if that's a good thing. The troll would see me. The troll would see me. He's a real problem. Better not. Last time his laziness triumphed over his anger, but it could get a bit uncomfortable for me next time. I should really try and ensure that a third attempt is not required. The troll would see me. I can't move from here. The troll would see me.
Distract him.
Oi, troll!
The troll would
You're
see
stupid
me.
as a troll!
What are you doing?
You're even stupid for a troll!
You shouldn't.
If your club had woodworm, it'd be smarter than you!
He doesn't mean it really, Wilbur.
Hey, look over here!
That was awesome!
Quick, free us, and then we're out of here.
We can't go yet. We still have to find the treasure.
No treasure is worth that. Don't you know who that fat little guy is? And who his mother is?
I know! I've eliminated him.
You've done what?
Get the ship ready for departure. Wilbur and I'll get the treasure and we'll be back in a second.
I will get the ship ready, and as soon as it's ready, I will depart, with or without you two.
But Captain Nate!
You know as well as I do that you can't simply run away and hide. I've trapped Mortroga's son and you were there.
I'm done for.
Only the Archmage can protect you, and he wants the treasure, so wait here.
Time to find that artifact. It shall be mine.
Let's go.
Wow. Almost a little eerie.
Let's do it. Let's carry on and get us some treasure.
What kind of monster do you think the statue represents?
I hardly think that's relevant.
Maybe so. Oh!
Ah!
Ivo,
Hmm?
it's dark. I'm not really good with the dark.
Then you should sort out some light. I can't help at the moment.
Okay.
Alright, let's see here. It's kind of dark. If you hit the space bar, it will show you all the available points that you can actually utilize something. So we'll try our luck here.
Something hard, wooden, bones maybe? Living skeletons that...
Perhaps it's just simply wood.
Or that. A dried up corpse. Its skin is like paper and it's a box. A dried up corpse. Its skin is like paper and it's a... Got it!
Alright, we got a box.
Something cold. Made of metal, I think. Like a sphere with round protrusions. Some part of this thing are made of glass, it seems.
Take it.
It's quite heavy, but it's hollow. There's an opening on one side, so it's a kind of container. Something liquid, yeah? I'd love to be able to say it's water, but it stinks horribly. A stinky liquid of some sort. Smells tangy and caustic.
Probably don't want to drink that.
I filled the container with that stinky liquid.
Let's feel around over here.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yep.
Something metallic. Here's some kind of thick, rough cloth and rubber. No idea what it is. Whoa! Ghosts or something like that. Whoa. Warm and soft. Like a bag of warm fat.
That's me.
Oops.
Why are you so soft? You're anything but fat.
Those are not my ribs.
Whoops.
Oh.
Would you kindly get your hands off me now?
Sorry.
Wilbur is grabbing him some elven titty. Fantastic. This game just went from a fucking A+ to an A++. Alright, so we have a container of acid and a box. If Wilbur gets lucky, he might accidentally put his hand on another box. You know what I mean, Chopper? Aye. Alright, let's see. What can we do here? Open the box.
The box is full of little packages. And the packages are full of dried square things. Feels like cubes of dried grass. It smells a bit like it did in Seastone, like sea ocean. It's so familiar.
Little, luminescent jellyfishies.
I know what they are. Dried jelly glowfish. Jelly glowfish are always shipped dried in small boxes.
Did you just lick the jelly glowfish?
No?
Then how do you know what jelly glowfish taste like?
Well, that's my business. I'll put the container down here and put a jelly glowfish in it.
Aha!
Ivo,
Yeah?
I don't think that was a passage.
You don't say. Good work.
I think we should get out of here. Fast.
Not without us getting what we
We're
came
inside
for.
of some giant creature. I think that's a tonsil. Some kind of gastric
You mean-
fluid pouring from that orifice.
Absolutely. The artifact of divine fate. It isn't just being guarded by the monster, it's in the monster.
Holy shit.
Let's get it.
Maybe I could use the barrel as a boat, but I'd still need a paddle. I can hardly row with my hands.
Let's change to Ivo here for a while. Do it, girl. She's so agile.
That's it.
Great! Now it's my turn!
Let's try and think of something else for you. The chest seems to be blocking this hole in the wall. Perhaps it's being sucked in tight. I've seen something like that once before. It's a kind of musical instrument. The wild men of the mountains use something like that. Doesn't work. Oh, the smell coming out of that hole is abominable. It appears to be some sort of drain.
That's an internal butthole.
A wooden board. It's about 1 meter long and one end runs to a point.
Take it. You might have to stab a bitch. Here, Wilbur. Here's a paddle.
Here, take it.
Thanks. There's no longer room for Ivo in the barrel, but I should be able to reach the other side with dry feet.
It's like a ride at Disneyland, except more dangerous.
My dad gave my mum one of those. You put a slate on this round plate and then carefully lower the needle onto the slate. And then you hear the sound of a needle scratching across the slate. Terrible noise, which is then amplified using that pipe there. That thing is too unwieldy for me. I'll only take the scratch loudener. Looks like a giant horn. Maybe the giants made them. Ugh, that stinks. Like, you know, something really bad.
Good, get your
I'm
ass
not
in there.
climbing into a hole like that.
Yes, you are.
Somebody else can do that.
Nope. you're
No,
gonna do it.
it's okay, Wilbur, you do it.
But, well, don't elves have a better sense of direction?
You're much smaller than me, so you can squeeze your way through a narrow passage.
But I...
Get on with it. You want to be a hero, don't you? I would have leapt at the chance if someone had asked me.
Wilbur.
All right.
Wilbur. 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 This is a Monkey Island homage. In the governor's mansion, if you will. Maybe there'll be some hairy wax lips soon.
Oh, a music puzzle.
Goonies?
Wow, a ghostly apparition in the mirror. I need help.
This will help you.
A strong rope in good condition. Time to head back. But how? I get it.
And how was it?
The usual. Look what I found, Ivo.
Oh, I've got an idea. Crawl into the barrel, will you?
Okay.
This will be
Are
a
you
fun
sure
ride.
this is safe? Oh! Never again.
At least we're both on this side.
There you are.
Thanks.
Let's change to Ivo and use the rope on the chest.
I'll tie the rope to the handle. Let's try.
Okay. Yoo-hoo!
Appears that we've done our big friend a big favour with this. A beautifully worked chest. Looks solid. The chest won't be that easy to unlock. We'll need to break it open. Perhaps we could freeze it and...
It doesn't always have to be so complicated. I can't get it open.
Looks like a complicated lock. I suggest that we ask Captain Bonnet. Perhaps he can deal with it.
I'm sure he can. But first we have to get out of here.
Let's change back to Wilbur. Check out the box.
There's something else inside. Grandad once woke me up with something like that for a whole week. He had his mind set on making a combat swimmer out of me and yelled at me every morning with it.
Corn! Take the corn. Let's add that to our contraption here.
What are you doing there?
Maybe I can communicate with the monster.
That's never going to work. We're surrounded by tons of flesh and blubber.
Yes, but the sound of the horn is amplified, then re-amplified until it's about 1,000 times as loud in the end.
Physical humbug. Obviously.
I must have eaten something bad.
Did you hear that? It can talk. Hello?
Who's there?
We're two adventurers trapped in your stomach.
Really? I'm sorry.
Would you let us out?
No, I don't get my hands on food very often.
But there's no meat on us at all. I was as thin as a toothpick, and I weigh less than a sheep.
Better than nothing.
Come on! We pried that chest from that gap in your stomach.
Which chest?
The chest that was plugging up the hole. It looked painful.
I don't know what you did, but I'm feeling better than I have in 100 years. Thank you.
So will you let us go?
All right then. But perhaps you could lure a few ships here, or a whale or two.
We'll see. Goodbye.
I thought that monster was really nice. Perhaps we really could send a ship or two.
You are sometimes so strange.
But if we...
What the?
Surprise, my pretty one!
But... Captain Nate!
Have you been working with them all this time?
Oh no, my dear. It's just that I happen to know which buttons to press with people like our human friend.
What did he promise you?
Our lives, mine in particular, and the treasure. All of it, except for one item which he wants to select.
I can imagine. Wilbur, don't hand over the artifact of divine fate, understood?
Understood.
The
artifact of divine fate. Unlimited power.
Go away! I'm a mighty battle mage.
Sure you are.
Nate, you can't allow this to happen.
He'll focus on his own affairs. That's what you should have done, too. You... Ah!
Take the artifact to safety.
No! Ah!
They shot the pretty elf hooker. No! The Wild Lands, Chapter 4. We'll see you in the next episode, folks. Thanks for watching.